Hello, BookTube. This is a continuation of the 7th bookcase shelf tour. This is the third shelf, and it's all one author under two names. It's quite a load of books. But I wanted to start off talking about McBooks Press. If you love historical fiction, the adventure type, a lot of times it's military related, nautical stories, they're a real good source if you're trying to complete a series, if you want to read something, an entire series, or really delve into an author. And they also do a newsletter that I use as a source of information in this genre. So I've been getting it for a long time. That's my piles of the newsletters. They're called the Quarter Deck. They're free online. I'll try to remember to provide a link. Let me see here. So, this is the summer of 2017, celebrating historical maritime literature and art. There's sort of the title page there. They do run down the books. Right here they'll say new releases on this side, tell you when they're coming out, where they're coming out, Great Britain and the United States. They do interviews. So here they're showing the interview, the artist designing a book cover for them. They do some history stuff. Each one of these are fascinating. So for spring of 2017, they do on the memorial piece on Douglas Reeman, who's also Alexander Kent. He passed away in 2017. So, and that's the entire shelf we're going to be doing is Douglas Reeman. And like I say, he's also Alexander Kent. And we will, let me see if I find anything here. So here's his Bolitho novels, which we'll start with. And there's Reeman right there. So I love going through these. And I print them out online. And like I say, I'll show you where to do that in the box below. So let's start out with his Bolitho novels. Writing is Alexander Kent. So this volume contains With All Dispatch, Honor This Day, and The Only Victor. Big old reprint thing. I saw this, I was really excited. I have all the books, but I just liked it, this big volume. So Heinemann, London. And this, the collected editions from '93. And each volume is a different date. So let's get to them in order. So these are the ones I'm going to now are McBooks Press. And this is Midshipman Bolitho. He's the character. So the year is 1772, and Richard Bolitho is a 16-year-old midshipman about to undergo a severe initiation into the game of seamanship. Two novels in one, Midshipman Bolitho follows young Bolitho's adventure as he intercepts and destroys a band of vicious pirates, and then is swept away on a dangerous mission through the treacherous stamping grounds of smugglers, wreckers, and murderers. So this is the first one. It originally came out in 1975 and 78 because it's Richard Bolitho, Midshipman, and Midshipman Bolitho and the Avenger. But now it's combined. So number 2 in this series is Stand Into Danger. Again, McBooks Press. Let's see. Cover painting is by Jeffrey Huband, Huband. This was originally 1980, 1998, McBooks Press. Number 3 is In Gallant Company. And that one is the same artist, Huband, on the cover. And the covers are great. Sloop of War is number 4. let's give you an idea of this one. The year is 1778. The ship is the 18-gun HMS Sparrow, England's finest sloop of war, and the captain is Richard Bolitho, sailing his command in the fury of battle. The American Revolution has turned the Atlantic coast into a refuge for privateers and marauding French warships. It is up to young Bolitho to fight the colonial rebels, to stave off the treachery of a beautiful woman, and to overcome the dangerous incompetence of a senior officer before it's too late. So then we have To Glory We Steer, which is number 5 in the series. Command a King's Ship, which is number 6. Still McBooks Press, these reprints. This one, however, is not. This is Alexander Kent, Passage to Mutiny. And this is a Putnam edition. So if I see them in a hardback, even though I have the McBooks Press, I will grab the hardback if it's in good enough condition. First American edition of 76. So then back to the McBooks Press. Number 7, Passage to Mutiny. So obviously I have both. Number 8, With All Dispatch. Number 9, still McBooks Press, Form Line of Battle. Let's see if the artist is staying the same throughout these whole series. Jeffrey Huband. Wonderful covers. Number 10 is Enemy in Sight. I start losing the spot to pile these things. Number 11 is The Flag Captain. Number 12 is Signal Close Action. Still loving these covers. Still Jeffrey Huband. Great covers. Number 13, The Inshore Squadron. Number 17. So I've gone from 13 to 17, so I'm missing some. Honor This Day. And then another hardback, The Darkening Sea. So that is this one. This is published by Heinemann in London in '93. And let's see if they even say who the cover artist is. These are great. Cover illustration, still Huband. So he did it for this too. And there's Reeman, Alexander Kent, whichever one you want to call him. In this case, he's Alexander Kent. So, and then finally, number 21, For My Country's Freedom. So, pretty good stack there, and we'll throw this one on there just to be ridiculous. So then, writing as Douglas Reeman, we have Rendezvous, South Atlantic. Quite a cover there, huh? This is G.P. Putnam's and Sons, New York, and first American edition of 72. And this one is, for 20 years between the wars, the SS Benbecula sailed regularly between England and Australia. In 1941, she was old and forgotten, and a forgotten typhoon had left her with a stubborn list to starboard, which defied all efforts to correct. But Britain needs all its ships, right? So there's the author. Great picture. And this one, next one, another hardback, is Surface with Daring. Right here. Another image of the author. And that's about midget submarines in World War II. And then next, the Iron Pirate, another Putnam book. New York, G.P. Putnam Sons. This one came out in 1986. This is from the final year of World War II. And about the one ship, the crack heavy cruiser Prince Leopold, whose luck in battle has become legend, is a symbol of survival. German ship. Then we're back to McBooks Press. Douglas Reeman, The White Guns. This one originally came out in '89, but this is McBooks Press 2004. And it's called part of their modern naval fiction library. In spring of 1945, the wars ended in Europe, but the hate and devastation linger on. Lieutenant Veer Marriott of the Royal Navy and the men of motor gunboat 801 are moored in Kiel Harbor, witness to the disintegration of the mighty German Navy. So, I like the motor gunboat and motor torpedo boats stories, which I've mentioned before. And here's another great cover. Another McBooks Press. Prayer for the Ship. One of my favorite of his books. Cover illustration, in this case, is by Chris Mager. This was originally published in '58, and this is 2005. 12 Seconds to Live. Again, motor gunboats and torpedo boats. Let's see. This is McBooks Press 2003. This is a Jeffrey Huban, just like we saw in the Alexander Kent books. So, quite a nice cover. And then we go to this Royal Marine Saga. It's the last series of books of his that I've gotten into. Badge of Glory. This is the first in that series. So this is Royal Marine Saga #1, McBooks Press. These originally came out in '82. This is 2002. And this is a cover illustration by Paul Wright. Very nice. And then I have the second one of these, Royal Marine Saga #2. Another great cover. The First to Land. And this cover painting is by Edward Mortelmans. And this originally came out in '84 in the McBooks Press. I always have trouble saying that. 2002. Originally, it was published in the United Kingdom by Hutchinson and Company. I'd like to see some of those old hardbacks. So that's that third shelf of the 7th bookcase, and it was all Alexander Kent, Douglas Reeman. And thank you, BookTube.